In this tip, I'm going to show you what I refer to as the best drill for senior golfers. So most of my students are seniors, literally 60 and above, all the way up to 94 years old, my oldest student. So I have taught senior golfers for years and years and years. And one of the things that I commonly see, seniors just do not do enough of a golf swing. So here's what I'm getting at. Your average senior golfer is going to take a very short backswing and then just literally whack at it with their arms, zero body, club will end up about here. So they've got this swing that is way too short. So that swing is just not going to generate enough power to hit the shots. So basically what they're doing is they're basing their swing on physical strength. And as you know, as we get older, we get weaker. So this little swing they're doing is really not going to hit the ball any farther, and it's only going to get worse. So I thought of this drill not too long ago. I just think, again, I think it's the best drill for seniors because it gets them at least doing more of a swing, and it gives you feedback to let you know if you're doing it right. All right, so here's what we're doing. So I would probably start off with like a pitching wedge right here. So think of it like this. We're going into our setup. When we go back, we are going to break this arm. We are going to touch this trap muscle right here. So I did a tip on this not too long ago. Great drill for getting people to get lag in their swing. So right here, we're going to break the arm, touch the trap muscle. We're going to swing it all the way through and touch the trap muscle on this side. So I'm calling it trap to trap, trap to trap. All right. So what does this drill do? Well, first off, it gives you a longer golf swing, which is what I was saying. Most seniors are doing way too short of a swing. Next, if you break your arm right here, that relaxes your arms. Right here, it gets you to hinge your wrists in your swing. So that's going to give us our club head speed because the club's going to be releasing. Over here, it's going to get us to follow all the way through so that we're not just stopping right here. You imagine if you stop here, you are literally slowing the club down before you hit the ball or right when you hit the ball to stop right here. All right, so we don't want to do that. We want the club to keep accelerating. All right, so if we can get the club to go all the way through to this trap muscle right here, that's going to give you more of a through swing. So like I said, I would probably do nice, easy swings first. I've got a pitching wedge here. So right here, so trap, trap, so you're literally touching it. Touch, all the way through, touch, 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 okay? Keep doing that over and over and over and over. So typically takes about 5 minutes because that kind of gives you a totally different swing. Timing's gonna be all messed up. But literally, if you keep doing that within about 5 minutes, trap, trap, you can actually hit the ball just as well, if not longer, than your best shots. All right, so start off with a pitching wedge, then maybe go up to your 7-iron, okay? So I would tee the ball up about a finger height, just to give yourself a little room for error, okay? So we want to tee it up, make this stuff easy, don't go fast. You're looking for the club to touch right here. So right here, it's going to touch this trap muscle. Swing right through, it's going to touch this trap muscle. All right, so trap to trap. It'll tell you exactly what to do. Okay, so here we are, right here, trap, trap. Okay? So you keep doing that. After, like I said, after about 5 or 10 minutes, you'll start hitting amazing shots with that. And then into the future, all right, you want to build it into a real swing. So all you have to do is go towards the trap muscle, but just keep the club a little off of the trap muscle. So instead of touching right here, we're going to stretch the lead arm out a little bit so it keeps the club away. And then over here, you can go away. So that'll start to widen the arc, and hopefully that gives you even more club head speed. All right, so start off with a wedge, go to 7-iron, then, you know, I know everybody wants to hit driver. Okay, so try it with your driver. All right, I would probably do a bunch of practice swings first because, again, it's a little bit different. I've had people do this, and literally within about 5 or 10 minutes, they start hitting the ball longer than they ever have in their life. All right, but you got to keep doing it. Okay, people quit. Okay, don't quit. Touch and touch. That right there, dead straight, that's probably about 200 yards with that little tiny, easy little swing, all right? So again, you know, I have seen senior golfers swing. There's a common thread. It is, as we get older, we get tighter. So we start doing this shorter swing that's just kind of whacking at it. Perfect example would be Jack Nicklaus. You ever seen him tee off in the Masters? Yeah, versus his swing when he was, you know, a young guy. Wow, it's way too short now. He's just going like this and hitting it, you know? If you could just lengthen it, gives you a little bit more time to generate more speed, loosens you up, gets the wrists working, and, you know, hopefully you can hit the ball longer well into the future, all right? Because one of the things I say, hopefully everybody's hearing me, you don't have to be strong to be loose, okay? So if I get you to loosen up, you know, when you're 95 years old, should still be able to be loose, and that's what's going to give you the club head speed. All right, so give my best drill for senior golfers a try and see if it helps you. I truly hope you've enjoyed this tip. You know, I've been teaching a powerful, effortless, pain-free golf swing now since 1991. If you'd like to learn this type of swing, then click on this link right here or click the link in the description below, and I'll send you some free samples of my body swing book and video series that take you step by step by step through how to build a powerful, effortless, pain-free golf swing.